All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's event. Welcome to Money Moves Live May 2026. We are streaming live on our YouTube channel and we are on Facebook. I want to welcome everyone to tonight's event. This is Money Moves Live 2026, and I am your host for tonight, Nikki. I am Nikki Balogun, and tonight we are going to be breaking down the money moves. So, you have seen me say you don't have a money problem, you have a strategy problem. So if you have heard someone say, I don't have enough money to do this, I can't afford to buy this house, I can't afford to start a business, I can't afford to invest in real estate, I want you to tell them you don't have a money problem, you have a strategy problem. Then the next thing I want you to do is to share this live with them because we are about to break down the money moves. The money moves. So go ahead and share this live. Go ahead and let somebody know what's happening. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. You are welcome. I thank you so much for watching today. It's so important that we take some time to learn strategies. I believe in strategies, Now, if you are a Bible reader like me, someone who believes in the Word of God, you will know the Bible is full of strategies on how to solve problems. So I believe that tonight I'm going to break down some strategies that are going to help you to receive clarity. It's going to help you to move forward in the area of money. It's going to help you to put some meat and potatoes on those thoughts, the desires, the goals that you already have. So as I begin to get my slides together tonight so I can share it with you, go ahead and let somebody know we are live. We are live and they should get in the room. Now, if you want to be on the private Zoom, because everybody on the private Zoom get free gifts. They get my checklist for free. Checklists with AI prompts for you to help improve your credit. Checklists for you to create that fundable business structure. If you are interested in business and you have not formed your LLC, I have a handy dandy checklist of things you must do to be able to create your structure correctly and have a fundable business. And then I have a little special inside for people that are looking to make quick money in real estate if you don't have any money and you don't want to use your credit. So those are the free checklists that you get when you are in the room. You have to be in the room. How do you get in the room? Go to moneymoves.live. Moneymoves.live to get into the room so you can get your free gifts and then we can have a one-on-one conversation. Now I'm getting ready to share my slides now because I am going to break down the strategies for today. Let me make this bigger. And then let's start with our slideshow. Now, once again, this is Money Moves Live, May 2026. And we're talking about unlocking home ownership. We're talking about building income with AI. We are talking about multiplying your money. How do you do that? Now, I have been saying most people, they don't have a money problem. They have a strategy problem. Most people don't have a money problem, guys. They have a strategy problem. You can make more money and still feel stuck. You can try harder and still not move forward. Tonight is about breaking that cycle for good. Are you ready to do the money moves? Let's go. Let's go. This is what I want you to say. Let me back up my slide. Let me back up my slide. I want somebody to say this. It should say, I don't have a money problem. I just need a strategy. Let's say it together. I don't have a money problem. Come on. I just need a strategy. You don't have a money problem. You just need a strategy. Now, I want to tell you a little story about Jacob. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can talk to you face to face. Here we go. I'm going to tell you a little story about Jacob. I have my notes here. Now, Jacob did not receive more money first. He received his strategy first. Do you remember the story with Jacob, how Laban deceived this guy and changed his wages over 10 times? Do you remember the story? It's in Deuteronomy. No, that's not one. That one is in Genesis. I'm going to switch my slide so I can see exactly what I prepared for you guys. I want you to get it. Here it is. Now, Jacob didn't receive more money first. He received a strategy first. It's in Genesis 31:11. Jacob worked for Laban and his wages were changed 10 times. But God did not simply hand Jacob money. He gave him a strategy. He gave him a strategy. An angel of God spoke unto him in a dream and gave him the strategy and gave him the money moves. Now, I'm here to tell somebody watching me tonight that you don't have a money problem. You have a strategy problem. Jacob received a strategy from the angel that visited him. He said, get the animals, prepare where they would eat, cut the tree barks down, make strips on the bark so now they would look striped, put it where the animals would eat so that as they feed, they would keep seeing it over and over and they would begin to produce speckled animals. And guess what, guys? The strategy worked. And when it came time to separate from Laban, Laban couldn't believe that the animals that were speckled were more than the animals that were perfect looking. That was the strategy God gave Jacob to get out of his unbearable situation. Now, what unbearable situation are you in today? For those of you that are watching me live, what unbearable financial situation are you in today? And you are looking for a strategy just to get out of that tight spot, to get out of that cycle. It's just a cycle that keeps going and going and going. We call that the spirit of Laban, just keeping you in bondage and keeping you oppressed. Well, today, by the grace of God, I'm going to give you some strategies that I know that will help you to move forward. So let's go. Most people, they are suffering from a cash flow problem. Cash flow problem. Cash flow and financial positioning come together in three major ways. Three major ways, right? The first one is credit, having an approval power. You trust score with the system determines which doors open, right? You know, your credit carries a lot of power, especially in the United States. Then income. If you don't have any money coming in, that's a problem. That's a problem. And then what about grants, right? So we have credit and then we have grants. All these things come together to fix a major problem that we all have, which is a cash flow problem. Have you ever heard that cash is king? Cash is king. Credit, income, and now we've had added grants. How can we use grants to fix our cash flow problem? Now, information is everywhere. Everywhere is information, but execution is rare. Before I get into the meat and potatoes today, I don't want you to just be listening to me. And when it comes time for you to execute, when it comes time for you to take action, you don't do anything because information is everywhere. But what is good? How is information good when you're not using it to execute? You're not using it to execute. So as I get into it today, you know what I'm going to do? Let me go and help somebody by sharing my live with a few people. I'm getting into it, guys. So go ahead and share the live with somebody. Let me let you see my face before I get into more meat and potatoes. Go ahead and share the live with somebody that needs it. With somebody that needs it. Let's see if we are live. Let's see if we are live, guys. Let's check out to make sure our production is on. So people who really needs this content is getting it. People who needs the content is getting it. So let's see. We are streaming live on Nikki Balogun TV, and we are streaming live on my personal Facebook. So I believe we are good to go. I believe we are good to go. All right, let's get back into our slides. Let's get back into it. So where are we? Let's change our Chrome. And then let's start sharing our screen. Tonight is going to be some good information. Just make sure you're not just listening to this information. You are going to take the time to execute, right? So here we go. We're going to take the time to execute. Now, one of my favorite scriptures, Deuteronomy 8:18. It says, remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms his covenant. So God built the wealth inside of you. And that is what we're going to use tonight to put together a strategy to loose you and break you out of bondage. However you have been tied, whatever cycles you have been going around and around and around tonight, as we break down a few strategies, we're also going to use our AI tools. We're going to show you the way out. So let's get into it. Now, our first section is called Income and AI. Now, credit gives you access and income gives you power. Power to invest, power to move, and power to build legacy. Now, I want you to know, for all my entrepreneurs, Your business is already inside of you. Your business is already inside of you. It is something that you already have been doing, and you love to do it, and you're good at it, but you just don't know how to bring it out and how to put it into a profitable system. What strategy are you going to use to bring that business out? So here is step one. What problem have you already solved? What problem are you currently solving? What do people tend to come to you to do for them? A lot. I want you to think about it. Number two is, what do people always come to you for? Number one, what problem have you already solved? And number two, what do people always come to you for? Then number three, what do you know well enough to teach somebody? Mm. Mm. What do you know well enough to teach somebody? Your answers to these three questions is equal to your business offer, right? Now, if you're watching us live or you are in the room and you are not in our VIP strategy session, I would suggest you try to get into that room for Sunday at 3 p.m. It's going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. If you are in this room and you need to upgrade your ticket to the VIP strategy session, I want you to just stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to upgrade your free ticket. Okay. So now let's build AI. Let's use AI to launch a plan. Now remember, we just went through, what do you already do? What problem have you already solved? Then we did, what do people always come to you for? Then we say, what do you know well enough to teach somebody? Now, this is the prompt that I want you to use after you answer those questions. I want to start a business based on this skill. You fleshed it out in the previous slide. Help me identify a profitable target audience. Define the problem I solve, and create a simple offer I can sell. Give me a business name, pricing idea, and the first 3 steps to land my first paying client. I just love it. So I hope somebody's getting this play. After you audit yourself to figure out what is the skill set people have already been coming to you for, you put that in a sentence, and then you use this prompt in your chat GPT. I want to start a business based on this skill, and you put the skill, and then you have the other words there. So if you're watching, you can screenshot. If you're in the room, we can compile these prompts and we can just give it to you on a Google Doc. That is an awesome strategy. Now, guys, once you have ChatGPT do all that work for you, you have to put whatever you're doing in a structure. We call it a fundable business structure. Now, if you keep on doing things as a solo entrepreneur, or I call it the mom and pop syndrome, you are never going to play with the big boys. You are never going to make that big money. You're never going to make that money move. So once you have your ideas and everything kind of fleshed out, you have to put it in a structure that we call a fundable business structure, because anybody can run out and create an LLC or a corporation. But do you know the step-by-step play, the step-by-step strategy that you must do to make sure that your structure, the business you're creating, you're registering, can go to the bank and get money? When you apply for grants, you have a better chance of winning the grants because you're structured properly. Now, everybody in the room today is going to get my fundable business checklist. It's what I use for all the customers that use our service to register their business the right way outside of the box. Now, you got to make sure that your LLC is structured correctly. Here are some nuggets. You got to have a business address. You got to have a business phone number. You got to have a business email. You got to have a domain. You got to set up your website. You got to set up your social media. You got to get your EIN. You got to get your DUNS number. All these things you got to do to make sure that you're creating that structure so you can get funding and also win grants. Then when that's done, you have to set up a business bank account and you have to separate your personal finance from your business finance. You can't commingle funds. You can't mix funds up because you're just opening yourself to so much liability by doing that, by not having your structure correctly. So you need to be able to spend some time to get your fundable business going. Now, my next section is credit and home ownership. Credit and home ownership. You weren't denied because you're broke. You were denied because your profile wasn't prepared. You did not fix yourself before you go for the approval. Guys, this is a strategy session. We don't just get up and run into the fire. We plan how we're going to tackle this, what we're going to do, right? Now, we have to make sure we align ourselves and the things that we have to put together to be approved before we go shopping. Now, here are the 4 pillars of approval. For everybody who is interested in home ownership, listen to me right now. Number 1, you have to have your credit up and running and functioning correctly. You got to make sure you have the scores that you need to qualify for the type of loan that you need. Number 2, you have to have your income correct. You got to make sure you can show the ability to pay for whatever you want. Now, I'm here to tell you, if there is a will, there's a way. And there are strategies for you to get your income structured correctly so you can buy the house that you need to buy. But it has to be wrapped into a strategy before you apply. Don't apply and just say, God, in the name of Jesus, let this be. No. Get your strategy together. Know what you're doing first before you apply. Then number 3, you got to make sure your documentation is on point. If we're going the route of a W-2 person, you got to know what you have to have if you're going that route. If you're going the route as a business professional, as a 1099 worker, you got to know that route. What documents do I need to have? And you need to have them in advance. Then number 4, for every transaction, you're going to need down payment and closing costs. And there are some little costs in between. So you have to have some money. If you don't have enough money, it doesn't mean you can't buy a house. You just need a strategy. What are the down payment assistance programs? What are the loan programs? What are the grants? Can I get seller concessions? What I need to do, you need a strategy. So these are the 4 pillars to every approval if you're buying a house: credit, income, documents, your down payment, and your closing costs. Now, I got the money moves. Pop, 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 pop. Now, here is the strategy. Here is the strategy. Now, if you need to improve your credit rating, here's a 3 strategic steps. Number 1, pull your credit report. Go to annualcreditreport.com, do a merged report. Okay? Then number 2, let AI analyze it. Don't worry, I'm going to give you the prompt. Okay? Then number 3, make sure you're looking at your utilization. Your utilization is one of the fastest way, the easiest thing you can do to improve your credit score. Okay? So here we go. This is the play for having AI analyze your credit report. You can take a screenshot of this and you can use it. All right, let me just make sure everybody's good. What is my team saying to me today? Let me see. Are you saying people can't sign on, guys? I believe we have Alfred in the room. So if you guys are watching me live, Fred is here. Alfred is in the room. Check your link, guys. Okay, I'm gonna drop the chat here. This is what you get when you're going live. I just want to make sure everyone who's supposed to get the content is getting the content. So let's go ahead and share the invite link here. All right. You guys can send them the link. Send the link, guys. Send the link. There you go. All right, let's continue. Let us continue. All right. So now we are breaking down the strategy to analyze your credit report. So this is what you got to do. Remember, pull your credit report from annualcreditreport.com, download it as a PDF, cross out your sensitive information, right? Your social security number, your account numbers, your full address, your date of birth, those things, cross them out. Upload it into Chat GPT or Claude. Okay? Then this is the prompt that you're going to paste. Analyze this credit report and identify the top factors hurting my score, the fastest opportunities for improvement, utilization issues, possible dispute opportunities, recommendations to improve approval power, create a step-by-step action plan, prioritize in the right order. Voila. Now, guys, if you do this and upload that credit report, I guarantee you are going to be amazed at how AI is going to help you. Now, here's another prompt to find your fastest credit wins for those people who need to go fast, fast, fast. Based on this credit report, identify the fastest credit rating improvements I can make in the next 30 to 60 days. Tell me which account to pay down first, which action deliver the biggest score gains, and which moves can be done quickly without disputes. Rank the top 3 fastest opportunities in order of impact. Whoa. Whoa, look at this one. Guys, you have to be in the room. If you're in the room, I can give you my swipe files for these things. Now, identify possible dispute items. Scan this credit report and flag any items that may be inaccurate, outdated, unverifiable, or worthy reviewing for a possible dispute. Look for duplicate accounts, incorrect balances, wrong dates, missing payment history, accounts past legal reporting window, and collections that may be properly validated. List each questionable item, explain why is it flagged, and rank them by likely impact on my credit rating. Woo-hoo! All right. Now, I spoke about utilization. Guys, when I'm working with my customers that are coming to me for this prep before we go for approval, this is the number one thing that I attack first, their utilization. Let me break it down for you. Now, utilization, if you have a credit card for $1,000 and you owe $900, your utilization is 90%, and that's a no-no. That's immediately destroying your credit score. Absolutely destroying it. What you need to do is to keep that utilization under 30%. And if you really want to go hard, keep it down under 10%. Okay? $1,000, 30% is $300. 10% is $100. Now, if you come to the VIP strategy session, I will teach you how to actually hide your utilization. That is a more advanced strategy that we teach to people that are in the upgraded session. So if you're watching me and you're not in that room, which is Sunday at 3 p.m., go to moneymoves.live so you can get access to the VIP strategy session. So that's utilization. Now, this one is going back to the fundable business. Build a business banks actually fund, right? So this is another little secret, guys. If you are buying a house, listen to me, and your current job doesn't give you enough money to qualify, just build a fundable business and start doing something on the side. And then you pair it with your income, and then you can do the money moves. Now, think about this. If you wanted your dream house, I want you to think with me right now. Let me stop sharing so you can really see my face and I can see your face. Okay, here we go. If you are in a current property right now, or even an apartment, and you have some money, but you know you want your dream house. You know, the house, right? The house that you really want, the house, but your income is not going to cut it. It's not going to fly. You can start planning from now. Put the pieces together. Create that fundable business. Put the pieces together so that in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, the dream house that you want, you can buy it. So stop telling me you have a money problem and understand you have a strategy problem. You're not working your strategy. You're not putting your strategy together. So that's another secret sauce. Now, our last session is investing and multiplication. After you have your business going, after you buy the house, after you do all these types of things. Now, there are several moves with buying a house. One that I recommend is that you buy a multifamily home as your first home where you can live in one unit and then you can rent the other units out. So many strategies for home ownership. So I don't want to hear anything from anybody why you don't own property. In this section, I'm talking about investing and multiplying your money. How to do it. What's the strategy behind that? You don't need to start big. You need to start strategically. Wealth is built by people who move, not those who wait. Keep waiting. Keep telling me tomorrow. Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Tomorrow for what? What are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for? Real estate is a vehicle. Strategy is what drives it. Stop watching other people build wealth. Stop watching all those YouTube videos with everybody doing something and you just sitting there watching them, and start building yours. Start doing your money move. Exactly. Now, this is going to take a little advanced thinking. So I need you to be alert right now. If you want to get something out of this section, you absolutely need to be alert because I'm going to be breaking down multifamily properties, how to find them, and what you got to do. I'm giving you the money move right now. Now, how to find a multifamily property. Look in the right places and look for the right things. You're not hunting for pretty, you're hunting for properties where the numbers make sense. Do not come into real estate investing with your emotions. It's not going to work here. We're not looking for the pretties and the fuzzies. This is not the home ownership section. We already covered that. We already covered that. These are for people that needs cash flow, that needs a legacy, that needs a retirement, that needs serious money moves. So don't come into this section, real estate investing, with your emotions. It won't fly. We are only moved by numbers over here. Just like in the things of God, we're moved by the word of God. Over here, we're moved by the numbers. The numbers got to make sense. Now, most people start online. Zillow, Realtor.com, LoopNet, Crexy, MLS, Public, free and strong starting points. But everyone sees these listings as well. Okay? So you can start online. Then networks, where the real deals live, local investor groups, wholesalers, agents who specialize in multifamily. Hey, here I am. Relationships unlock off market deals before they hit the public market. So if you want to begin to invest in multifamily properties, the best thing is to get on the inside. You can do that through local networking, investor groups, people who are already wholesaling, real estate agents that deal with this type of things. And then you can also go deeper in doing some research and learning how to do those types of things on your own. Now, here's a direct strategy, which is what I'm talking about. It's called driving for dollars. Direct outreach to tired landlords. You can do mailers, right? It's less competition, but you got to put the work in. You got to do some elbow work. You got to put some elbow grease in it. Now, you have better terms. It's built on relationships, and it's usually not listed on public sites. Now, how to identify a strong multifamily property. All right, here we go. It says you don't need a PhD in real estate. You need to know what good looks like. Now, population growth. Is the area attracting people? Job growth. Are employers moving in? Rental demand. Are units leasing quickly? Hmm. Multiple units. Cash flow stacks faster. Does it have multiple units? What does the occupancy look like? Is there any nearby development? What's going on in this place? Right? I normally start driving around and start looking what's happening around this area, what's coming to the area, and what is the cash flow potential. Now, how do you buy a multifamily property? There's different kind of ways. You can do conventional loans. You can do the FHA house hack. You can do the DSCR loan. You can do seller financing. You can do a partnership. You can do business funding. That's creating your fundable business again. This is the third time we're seeing it. Then you can create combos, stacking two or more of these that I've mentioned to make your own special combos. That is how you buy these properties. Now, what if you don't have enough money? There's not enough capital. You still have money moves. Real wealth is built by people who get creative, not by people who wait to be rich. That means right now, you sitting on your couch watching me, you can start making money moves today, right? So if you don't have enough capital, how about partnering with somebody? How about getting seller financing? How about creating a fundable business? Uh-huh. A fundable business. I think you need to upgrade your ticket tonight to the VIP strategy session so you can learn exactly how to do this fundable business, how to create it. Now, here are some AI prompts for you all. You're going to use Perplexity to research the market, okay? You can screenshot this slide here, and it tells you go to Perplexity, identify the market, pull the market signals, check the sources, and use the prompt that I have here. Use this prompt. It says research this neighborhood, has a space for the neighborhood for multifamily real estate investing. Give me population growth, average rents, employers, schools, developments. Then flag the risk an investor should know before buying a rental property here. If you want the AI prompts, you got to be in the room. Now gather all the numbers and then begin to analyze it. Gather all the numbers, the deal basics, the income side, the expense side. Gather everything before you begin to analyze. Now you think I was going to tell you to analyze it on your own. No, I have an AI prompt for that too. So this is what you do. You're going to go back to your chat GPT and you're going to say, I'm analyzing a multifamily rental property. You plug all these numbers in. You says calculate the cash flow, annual cash flow, cash and cash return, cap rate, and break down even occupancy. Use conservative assumptions, flag the major risk factors, and tell me whether this looks like a strong, average, or weak deal. All right? Now, there's two paths for you to decide for those that are watching me tonight. Two paths. Two paths. You're already here in this room because you have your free ticket. With your free ticket, you are going to get all the AI prompts from today's meeting, plus all the checklists that I promised when you signed up for your free for the free portion of this presentation. But the truth is, if you are going to make money moves and if you are going to go deeper and actually not just collect information, but do some execution and act on that which you have heard, I want you to upgrade your current ticket to the VIP strategy session, which will be Sunday tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the one path you can take. Now, if what you heard today is already churning and you are excited and pumped up to be able to take this information to the next level, you are a go-getter and a self-starter, then you can get access to our event-only deals page. And for the next 48 hours, you can get 20% off all our self-help courses, all of them. Every single thing that we have, you can get 20% off everything. Now, for the VIP strategy session, it is Sunday, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's only $37. $37. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now, and I'm going to help somebody that may need to upgrade their ticket to that strategy session, that may need that. And if you are watching me online, I'm going to try to see if I can drop the link as well for you to get access to the VIP strategy session. In this VIP strategy session, I am going to be able to go deeper with a lot of things. If you have questions about the tools that we were using for like utilization, remember I told you I can teach you how to hide your utilization. If you have questions about your utilization, how can I hide my utilization? If you have questions about structuring what you currently have, so that you can have your documents and everything in place, we can talk about that. So let me go ahead and drop the VIP strategy session here. All right. It is on YouTube. So there you go. I've dropped it on my YouTube channel. So there it is. So guys, if you are watching and you need access to the VIP strategy session, I just dropped the link. That is where you go to get access to the VIP strategy session. I've dropped the link there. And for those of you that are watching, it is moneymoves.live/VIP. Then you put the little dash page, PAGE. All right. That's the VIP upgrade session. Now let me go ahead and continue. Let me continue. Let me just make sure that we are good everywhere. Let me make sure we are good everywhere. There we go. All right. Yes, you guys can see my slides. Beautiful. So that's the VIP strategy session. So this is for anybody that needs help. Whatever I taught today, you saw something that you really wanted to go deeper with, and you believe the VIP strategy session can help you to get your question answered and to at least give you a strategy for whatever you have in your mind. Now, in the strategy session, we are going to record it. You're going to get the free replay of that strategy session. And then we are giving out some ebooks. You can choose one about home ownership, one about AI income, and one about multifamily. So those are available for free for everyone who upgrades their ticket to the VIP strategy session. Now, for all of my go-getters, all of the people that says, Nikki, I don't need help like that. I got it. Just give me the meat and potatoes. Just give it to me. Give it to me. The gravy, the sauce, everything. You want to go to eventsonlydeals.com, eventsonlydeals.com, where for the next 48 hours, everything is on sale. For the next 48 hours, every single thing is on sale. Everything is 20% off. And the code is MML20. Everything is on sale. So we're going to go to the site real quick so you can see what it looks like and how everything is already laid out for you. It's a beautiful deal. It's a beautiful deal. All right, let me go ahead and share again so you guys can see it. Here you go. So let me open this up so I can see it too. So everything is on sale, 20% off. And then you can just go for what you need. If you're looking for homeownership tools and all the AI prompts and something that walks you through exactly step by step the 4 pillars that I spoke about, your income, your credit, your documentation, and how to get those grants and how to get that down payment assistance, you want to go for the Dominion Wealth System. It's $497, but today it is 20% off, and we do offer all sorts of payment plans for every single thing on this website. Now, if you're into business and you love the AI angle where everything we had, how to work side by side with your AI tool, then the Business Launch Accelerator is for you. And for those who were very, very intrigued in our multifamily investment angle, that strategy, you want to go for the Legacy Investment Club. And guess what? It's also 20% off. So check out the site, check out everything that's on the site, and then make sure you contact our office if you need support for the event only deals page. I have the email there. I have the phone number there on the site that you can get help if you do need your help. So guys, as we begin to round up tonight, let me just go back to my slides so we can round up tonight. It has been a powerful night. It has been an absolutely awesome night. I can't wait to see you in the VIP strategy session tomorrow, right? So as I said, payment plans are available. So with our Stripe account, there are automated plans there as when you click the links from Klarna, Afterpay, and all those types of things are there. If you don't qualify for them or you need some extra help, you want to talk to someone in our office. This is the phone number, 229-416-2744 or info@newdaybusinesssolutions.com. That's where you go for more help. Now, the decision is yours. You need to know the system. The only thing between you and your next level is this decision. It's either you're going into the VIP strategy session and I'm going to see you tomorrow, or you're going to go directly to the event only deals page, and then you're going to use the coupon code. Remember, information is no good if you do not execute. So I want you to be an executor, not just an information hoarder, where you have all these information, but yet still you are not moving. Now, this is our complete contact page. You can take a screenshot of how you can contact us in our real estate office and how you can contact us in our business support office, New Day Business Solution and Platinum Key Realty. And once again, I am Nikki Balogun. I am the broker of Platinum Key Realty and the founder of New Day Business Solutions. It was so wonderful to spend some time sharing with you the money moves And next month, we are coming to you with more information like this. So stay tuned and make sure you register and be in the room. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Good night.